Hello everyone, my name is SmokeyDan and welcome to another Payday 2 build. Today I bring you the Stealth Sniper build. Now with this build, you have a choice of 2 perk decks, you have a choice of 3 primary snipers, and then for the secondaries, they are optional depending upon how you wish to go with the skills. So first of all, I'll bring you the weapons. So the first one in question is the Groom Sniper Rifle. With the modifications I have on, it gives it a magazine of 10, a total ammo of 39, a rate of fire of 60, a damage of 399.6, an accuracy of 84, stability of 0, concealment of 24, threat of 0, and reload time of 2.9. Where I have that modified is with the Taquito barrel. For the boost, I went with total ammo. I could have gone with the concealment to bring that down to 25, but I didn't have it at the time. Lightweight foregrip for the foregrip. And for the gadget, the compact laser module. With the sight, I'm going with the stock sight because I didn't want to go with the iron sights because it would have conflicted with the gadget I have. It also would have meant that I wouldn't have had any sight on the sniper, and that wouldn't go well with the skills and wouldn't go well with having a sniper rifle as well. So lightweight stock for the stock to finish it off. The alternative snipers would be the Contractor 308 sniper rifle and the Desert Fox sniper rifle. All the other sniper rifles don't give us good concealment, so they would not work as well. And the way I have these modified, first of all, the Contractor 308 has a Contractor silencer for the barrel extension. For the boost, I would go with the concealment if I had it to drop that down to 23. For the gadget, once again the compact laser module. For the grip, the straight grip. For the sight, again stock sight, and for the stock, the folding stock. This one does have more ammo and higher magazine and rate of fire, but it does lose with the damage, as you can see with the comparison with the Groom. The Desert Fox, however, you lose some ammo as well as the reload time. But the way I have this modified is with the silence barrel. Again, with the boost, I would go with the concealment. If you wanted to get extra ammo, then you would go with the total ammo. For the gadget, I've got the compact laser module, and again stock sight because it would have upped the concealment. For my secondary, I went with the White Streak pistol, and that gives me a magazine of 17, total ammo of 75, rate of fire of 240, damage of 168, accuracy of 72, stability of 44, concealment of 30, threat of 0, and reload time of 1.4. And that is modified with no barrel. The barrel extension is the Especi suppressor. For the boost, I opted for accuracy. If you were to choose any of the other 2 snipers, you could alternatively go with a concealment boost on your secondary as well to bring that down as much as possible, so then that way you don't take a harder hit with the other 2 snipers if you choose to bring those along with you. For the gadget, the micro laser, the magazine, I opted to not go with the extended mag for the extra 2 bullets to not have to deal with the negative concealment, and the same with the pistol red dot sight because I'm already got the micro laser, even if it does give a bit more accuracy, so not to worry in that. So now with the melee, I chose to go with the Troutman knife. I figured that would be the most likely option for a sniper with close quarter combat, Because of the skills I'm rocking, I chose to go with the 2-piece suit, because then that way you get the extra dodge and you also have a bit more stamina when sprinting, so that way you haven't got the weight being carried from the armor vest that you'll be wearing. With the deployable, I went with the ammo bags, and that'll be explained in the skills. And in regards to the perk decks, the two choices you have is the Sicaro and the Rogue perk deck. Now with the Sicaro perk deck you get 20 dodge, and you also get the smoke bomb as your throwable. Now the smoke bomb would be great for extra dodge, and also if you're in an area where you're pinned down and you need to find better cover or a vantage point where you could use your sniper and snipe people and pick them off, then you could throw the smoke bomb, allow your compatriots to get some cover as well if they're with you, and then you can patch up, reload, and then continue on. Alternatively, if you want the extra dodge without the use of the smoke bomb, the Rogue perk deck gives you 50, and then the throwables I would suggest would be any of these 6 here. So you've got the Russian doll, incendiary grenade, HE grenade, Molotov cocktails, frag grenade, and the concussion grenade. Now, like the smoke bomb, the incendiary grenade and the Molotov cocktails could be used as a fire trap, so that way if you're being encroached upon or if you're being flanked from one area, then you can chuck those two down, and that way it would prevent them from encroaching in any further in that direction, and so that way you can then go get a vantage point, find cover, patch up, reload, and then continue picking them off. Alternatively, you could throw the concussion grenade down and then run through them while using your white streak or alternative secondary weapon to pick them off, and then again patch up, reload, and pick them off. If you want to be able to do a bit more damage, then the Russian doll, the frags, and the HE grenades to do the splash damage as you're getting ready to run. You chuck the grenade, wait for it to go off, and then run the same way you would do with the concussion grenade, only this time you're doing damage instead of just stunning. So, time to get into the skills. In the Mastermind skill tree, in the Sharpshooter section, we have Stable Shot Ace, Rifleman Ace, Marksman Ace, Aggressive Reload Basic, and High Value Target Ace. With the High Value Target Ace, you're going to be doing extra damage to those specials that you mark. With the Aggressive Reload, you're going to be able to get additional reload time for our sniper. Marksman gives the extra 8 to weapon accuracy with single fire shot, and also gives a 20% accuracy bonus while we're aiming down our sights. Rifleman gives the faster snap to zoom, as well as a 25% increase with the zoom level, as well as the accuracy increased by 4. Now with Stable Shot Ace, we get 8 weapon stability and 16 weapon accuracy when standing still. In the Enforcer tree, in the tank section, we have Resilience Ace to increase our armor recovery rate, as well as reduce the visual effect duration of the flashbangs. We have Die Hard Basic for 50% less damage when interacting with objects. Transporter Basic to help with carrying those pesky bags that we all know and love that we get in our heist. And then finally, Shock and Awe Basic for the armor recovery rate, because we are going to be rocking the 2-piece suit after all, so we're going to need to recover that armor as soon as possible. In the Ammo Specialist section, Scavenger Ace to increase our range, as well as getting an extra ammo box drop with our kills. Now I was going to go with Bullet Storm, but I figured Portable Saw would be a bit more practical, because then that way if you have, say, a heist where you've got a grate, a door, or lock boxes that you need to get into, then a Portable Saw is ideal, and especially having it aced gives you the extra blade, as well as being able to equip it as a secondary, so you can still take your sniper with you as well. Extra lead for the 2 ammo bags, as well as the 50% more ammunition in those ammo bags, and fully loaded ace so that we get more ammo capacity with our weapons, as well as the ability to get a possible throwable from ammo pickups from the cops that we kill. In the technician tree, just 1 point spent in the oppressor section, and that is for the gain of 8 weapon accuracy in steady grip. In the ghost tree, artful dodger section, duck and cover ace for the extra stamina, as well as the increased chance to dodge while running or sprinting. And then parkour ace for the additional movement speed and the ability to sprint in any direction, and then to help with the concealment of our melee, we have in the pockets basic. In the silent killer tree, second green basic, which increases the movement speed when our armor breaks. Optical illusions ace, so that we are less likely to be targeted, and it also, with the ace section, decreases the penalty for having a suppressor on our weapons. The professional basic for the 8 weapon stability and the additional snap to zoom speed with our silenced weapons. Specialized killing ace to give us extra damage with our silenced weapons, and low blow basic to give us a chance with critical hit damage with our low concealment build. Last of all, in the fugitive tree, in Gunslinger we have Equilibrium basic, which decreases the time it takes to draw our pistol. Gun nut basic to give us an extra 5 bullets in our magazine. One-handed talent to give us extra 5 damage with our pistols. And Desperado ace, so it gives us the 50% reload time, which is the main thing I wanted. You do also get the 10% increase bonus for 10 seconds with every successful pistol hit. And then to round off the end of the build, in the brawler section, martial arts basics, because you are a sniper, so you're going to be trained in some hand-to-hand combat, which is why I chose the Trumpman knife in the first place. So there you go, that is the stealth sniper build. Now again, with the secondary, you could take those points that were in the fugitive tree in the gunslinger, gunslinger section, and you could then reroute them, so if you were going to use an SMG, you could put them in the oppressor section to give you that heavy impact, or heavy impact, surefire, and maybe lock and load. Or if you were going to go with shotguns, you could go with underdog, shotgun CQB, and shotgun impact. And you won't need to worry about these two because you're going to be using your sniper. So there you go. So that's my stealth sniper build. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you've been using it, what height you found it very useful on. And I've been SmokeyDan, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye!